What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with a bonus part 6 of our spells only challenge run for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. I haven't been streaming every day of the week. I've been doing mostly Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I did want to add an additional day because I feel like we need to make some more progress for this run. We've got tons of other games coming out here soon, so I want to complete this challenge and make as much progress as possible so we can jump into either the next challenge or, of course, the next game we're going to be featuring. So I'm going to make sure it's not lagging. I've had some weird issues today with the good old computer, but it looks fine. I see no issues. Not yet, anyways. So let's go ahead and destroy some things. These guys don't like fire, so we're going to go ahead and use some fire here. Take them out. Read some lore while we're fighting, because why not? And since our madness is up, the cost of the spells are going to be relatively cheap. You know, I was able to get a lot of stuff done earlier today, so I was like, you know what, let's do a bonus stream. I'm super excited about today. And I'm in a much better mood, as you can tell. Much better. Alright, brothers. You need to come here. I'm gonna tank it all day, don't you worry. I'm going for the second hit because those guys are just annoying. We're gonna wait for... Yeah, there you go. We've got enough Skyborn Might to pop one of these here. Gonna go for 2 strikes. This dude's just trucking it, isn't he? Okay, he's still alive. Alright. We are gonna heal there because we got jacked up. Now, to my knowledge, we did go up and around, but we stopped at the inner demon, so we're gonna actually circle back around. Kill the despair pups. Completely whiff to give them a false sense of security, of course. That was an intentional whiff, as always. I never actually miss. And then we're gonna work our way up and around here. Just double checking the playback, making sure we're not having any weird lag. I was having some issues this morning. But it's all good now. It's better. Alright, come to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's dead too. Lovely. Hello, Matthias! Matthias, you are 2 minutes and 50 seconds late to a bonus stream that I did not schedule ahead of time. So you're not late at all. Matthias says, dude, how late am I? My phone didn't give me a notification you're streaming until I clicked on YouTube. I'm just so glad that we're so connected that you knew somehow that I was streaming. I love that. Fam says he just started. What's up, fam? How are you? As you can tell, I'm in a much better mood, guys. I haven't been in pain for 3 days, so it's a beautiful thing to not be in pain. And I got a lot of stuff done, so I was figuring we could do a bonus stream. And we could get this challenge run going. We've got a lot of brothers that we have to fight here. Let's see. We can use that for now. It's always nice to get this done in one single run, if we can. So you see this guy right here, we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna rush him with this. He, of course, didn't get knocked off, so let's make sure we don't get attacked here. Whoa! Okay, no, okay, there he is. Oh my gosh. He just flamethrowered the nards off of me. That's fine. It's fine. Matthias, I figured I'd shadow drop a live stream because I'm sure they're going to be shadow dropping all kinds of news today. And I wasn't able to do a live reaction because today's Gamescom conference is 2 hours long. So it would actually get in between my schedule to pick up my daughter from school. So I'm not going to be watching it live. I'm going to make sure if there's anything memorable, I'm certainly going to do a reaction to it. But I love doing the live reactions because we can see it together. Worst case scenario, I'll do some sort of reaction to it, or at least my favorite bits of news or what have you for the games that I care about and want to be featured, but we'll see. Matthias, we're friends again, right? I felt so bad yesterday when I was like, I was in such a bad mood that I was just kind of being really it was poor delivery in the way I was saying things, but I didn't mean to simply say that Kronos is just a reskin. What I was trying to reiterate was that I want it to do something new to the genre, that style of game, you know? As we had talked about during the demo, because we were predicting everything that was happening, right? So it's like, that's not going to be scary to me, and I want to play a scary game that scares me. And so that's what I was saying. And then the fact that it played very similar to Dead Space and all that, I was just like, man, like, I really want something new. And that's what I meant. I didn't mean like, oh, it's not original and it sucks. I felt like my delivery was so poor on that. And it's because I just felt so terrible. I was just trying to get a point across, but in a very shite way. So I apologize. I hope I didn't offend anybody. But man, have you ever had migraines, like actual migraines, like diagnosed, suffering from migraines? It is one of the worst things, you know. You're just in pain for days and you just feel sick. So I apologize, but I'm better now. I hadn't had some in a long time, so that's why I guess it really threw me off as well. Shadow dropping. Yeah, fam, I only saw the chat that you said. See, like, whenever I first start, I think I miss your first chats. Because it says, wait, he only saw my third chat. I haven't seen any other chat. That's really interesting, too. Matthias says, dude, I'm very glad you're feeling better. I also wanted to offer my apology for yesterday. I feel like I came off the wrong way when crying. Oh, not at all. I literally was thinking about, I was like, I hope I wasn't trying to be at all. I just was trying to, like, say what I was, you know, like the thing that I was driving home when we were watching the demo. But in a way, the way that I said it was just so, I was like, man, that was a really shite way to say what I'm trying to say. And I was like, I hope he's not mad, because I don't ever want to offend you guys ever, you know? I want to be able to express our opinions, but do it. But I don't think I did it very respectfully, and I'm always a big advocate of like, hey, so I was in a terrible mood, and I still felt pretty bad. So after the migraines, like, or during all throughout, like, I usually am really nauseous and stuff too, and man, I was getting motion sickness with this game, and it was just bad. I don't know what was going on with me, but kind of frightened me a little bit, because I was like, I haven't felt this in a long time, and I kind of made a lot of changes to not have migraines anymore, but I'm like, what was going on? But yeah, Matthias says, furthermore, I don't want you to feel like you can't share your honest opinions and what have you, because you know how I feel about those. Matthias, it's so funny that we both said the same thing. I think you have such a big heart and you're so considerate that I already knew. I was like, I need to make sure I clarify my part too, because I was not trying to be offensive or anything. You know me, like, I don't like to just be like, yeah, this game sucks, because it's like, no, I'm gonna give it a chance. I think it's gonna be a great game. I just am always gonna be a harsher critic for horror games because I want to be scared. And if I predict everything, I'm not gonna be scared. And I need, and that's the thing. It's like, well, I want the horror games to scare me. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna die. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Come to me, demon. Okay, there you go. That was rough. But yeah, so I wanted to make sure I apologized and explained myself, so that I never want to come off that way, you know? That's the kind of personality and behavior I don't like, so I apologize. No excuse that I wasn't feeling well, but that was the reason why I did it. I just was just like trying to explain myself, and words are all jumbled, and I don't feel good. And I was like, man, I don't even want to watch that stream back. I typically don't anyways, but I was like, I just feel like I started off on the wrong foot there. But I'm so glad that you understand. It means a lot to me. Okay, we gotta hit this guy hard because I'm gonna get hit by the thing. Okay, never mind, we're good, we're good. Okay, if you did that fire cast, I would have been extra crispy right there. The mindset is really in sync. Isn't that funny, fam? Like, I didn't even read Matthias's chat, and I started going into my explanation and apology, and he's already like, oh, hey, don't worry. That's just insane. Like, what a great community we've created. Where we actually care about others' feelings and opinions. That's just, to me, that's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, I need to change my armor. I don't think I have the fun set that I like, though. Feng Yao. I'm getting all my files mixed up. I have my 100% file, which another episode's coming out today. I just finished editing it. Are we just gonna go with something crazy and fun? I think so. I think so. I did not buy all the stuff. I don't think I did. I don't like this outfit. It's like, okay, not fun. You don't see enough boobage. Just kidding. Not enough moobs. That's fine for now. The middleman here is just Pug. Matai says, I want to be scared as well, like I said yesterday, but also I'm like, or like to consider myself at least a realist, and realistic speaking for me at least, I'm setting my expectations for scare factor low. So if the game, for the simple fact that the game can prove me wrong, that's a good thing, and that's a great way to look at it as well, like to kind of be on the, well, I might get surprised, you know. I like that. Okay, we gotta dash quickly. Watch for this ambush. Yeah. Okay, and then look at this guy. Hi, Rebel. Elite Rebel we're going to defeat much later. That is good. You set that expectation lower. Not because you think that the game's going to, but you just like, it may not deliver this particular part of the experience I'm looking for. And then you just give it a shot. And then when it surprises you, you're like, there you go. Yeah, I think having at least... And lowering the expectations is not a bad thing. You're not initially saying, oh my gosh, you know, this is going to... You're just saying... You're lowering your expectations for that particular factor, which is the fear factor. Because we have to recognize that we've been seeing and exposed to this stuff forever. Like, we've been watching scary movies since Nam, you know? So, like, it's one of those things where I certainly get it. Did they remove the enemy here? We got matchsticks token, but they removed the enemy. There was an enemy up here. I remember because I almost died because I was grabbing the items and I was like, oh no, I was crying and then I almost died. Alright, so now we can come this way. Fam says the Obsession chess piece is the best chess in my opinion. I absolutely love the armors in this game, and not from like a nasty man perspective, but there are some really, really nice armors. I'm gonna buy the rest of them when we get out of here though, because I do want to have some more that we can have some fun with and some fashion. So, but this looks pretty good. I actually like this quite a bit. I don't really need to save or anything right now. So we're going to press forward and we're going to turn right. So this pathway is kind of fun because you go circle up, left and around, and then you kind of double back after you go to that shortcut. And then you go all the way around to take out all the enemies and you come back around. Shayla says, hey everyone, what's up Shayla? Let's make sure they come to us and we can hit them. And then they're not going to catch fire because they're kind of resistant. And then... The funny thing is that I always wanted there to be something here on Pride Rock, but there's not. But when we grab the item from Wukong, we are going to actually purchase the clam helmet. I definitely want that. We are going to be rocking that. Dead. Yeah, I think it's because Glut's not there, fam. So because Glut isn't there, there's not that secondary leech monger dude. The leech monger dude. We are gonna have a clam up here though. Oh, that's insane. It might be Glut. Yeah, it very well could be. But seeing him dead yesterday, that tore me up. Like, my gosh, that tore me up. I felt so like, I was like, oh no. Ooh, I don't like seeing children or anything like that hurt. That is one of my weaknesses. Like, I'm not, that's one thing you can't really ever desensitize yourself to, like, you know, children being harmed, people that can't defend themselves like that. That actually angers me a little bit. But in the game, it's like, it's sad, but in real life, it pisses me off. Shayla says, even some of us women can just appreciate a nice form, but I do love the creativity of the armor pieces. and that's why I appreciate it about you, Shayla, particularly because, and then not to create some big argument or anything like that, but sometimes, like, I feel like, if there's any kind of appealing or attractive character that's made, then immediately it's like, oh my gosh, we're objectifying. It's like, well, like if you had a dude with a six-pack, like you're not gonna see thousands of tweets about like, oh my gosh, he doesn't have a shirt on. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a weird double standard that we kind of, I don't know, live by. I don't know what it is, but the whole point is very strange to me. But yeah, it's like you can have character creators in games where they don't have a preset character, and I think that's fine. But most often, people try and like make a meme character that's really ugly, and that's weird. To me, that's odd. I like to have an attractive character or a character that kind of looks like my ideal self. You know, like if I was a male character, I'd like to kind of make it look like me. But I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Let's avoid this. There's an ambush up here. This little brother right here. 1 and 2. And then we need to watch for this. What I like to do is just go around him. There you go. And then he'll be like, hey, what's going on? Okay, okay. Let's see if I can get a dodge here. Oh, that was terribly timed. Okay, that was also poorly timed. I didn't get the shimmer on that. That's fine. Go for it, baby, and then we're good. We're gonna grab this goodie over here. Marcus says, hi, Inhuman. Thank you for your message earlier today. Hi, Matthias and Fam and Lemonade. Yeah, we got everybody. We got the whole crew. And I haven't... Well, I did say I was gonna change my schedule, but I got so much work done earlier today that I was like, let's just do a bonus stream. I do like streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because it allows me to do more content on the sides, but I was able to get 2 episodes of the guide done, so I'm like, I think it's fine that I do a stream. And also because I wasn't able to live react to the Gamescom. It is 2 hours long, so Gamescom will be going on today. And if it has any good stuff, I certainly will figure out something to do with it in terms of, like, you know, maybe talking about the best announcements or whatever. Or the most anticipated news kind of thing. We shall see. That's so weird. Shay says that's so true. Fam says, I'm here after the patch and the leech is still there. It must be because it's Glut then. Because I've had different experiences with that particular encounter as well. So that's pretty sad. Yeah, pretty much there's so many ads. It's like, hey, you're here to watch ads, but in between you can watch the Inhuman one play a little bit. Yeah. Such is life. Okay, we're gonna go for the twofer. Give me that AoE splash. Yep. Very nice, very nice. Shay says, hope you're doing well, Marcus. Fam says, and here I am playing Monster Hunter as a female character and I'm cosplaying Goblin Slayer the whole time. You know, I was about to start Goblin Slayer yesterday. But instead, I think what did I start? Something that it's like long overdue. Oh, what was it? It's like when I go to sleep, the moments before I go to sleep, like my complete like memory is wiped. Oh, what was it that I was watching? He's grabbed me again. Shit, I don't remember. It was an anime that I've had on my watch list forever. Oh, I don't remember. And it wasn't anything like My Hero or Demon Slayer. Like I've pretty much all caught up with all that stuff. I'll have to look at my list again and tell you guys what I started. But it was a new series for me, but a long-standing series for anime fans in particular. I just do not recall what it was. But I started it last night and I was like, oh, that's right. It was for fun. It was a Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. That's what it was. Oh man, that was so funny. I was just laughing my butt off. Okay, now we've come full circle. We've got the bird. It's clearly not going to be weak to anything bird-like. So let's see, no feathering for him. I don't think he'd like ice, you know, I bet. And I really want lightning to be good. Is lightning just not good? Is it just not good? Marcus and Susanna, exactly. It's usually Marcus, but Susanna pops in every once in a while. Fam says, yeah, because Glut had the similar bag like these leech guys. Oh yeah, he did. He's always carrying his little thing around. Marcus says, yes, Lemonade, thank you, and thank you, Matthias. Hope you all are well. Don't know what happened in my stream yesterday, just buffering and black screen. We tried random other streams, was the same. It must have been a, see, so I don't think it was me, because I've had issues this morning, but that was because I changed some settings. And then before I started it seems fine. So I haven't had any I get notifications if frame rates drop or anything like that from my side. So I didn't get any of that. So I think we're gonna be good today. I hope. Can only hope. All right, ready, guys? We're gonna die here. Okay. That is good. Oh, that is good. I like that. How do you like this? Okay. Nice. Nice. Marcus says, no, it wasn't. I'm kind of glad. I'm glad that it wasn't me, because I was like, the worst issues you can have are the ones that you can't even be notified of or be aware of. That's terrible, especially when you're doing something like streaming, because it's like you can't fix it if you don't know. So I have everything set up in such a way that I should be notified. We're going to take out this cuckoo. And then we've got... Hold on, I need a cheap spell here. I didn't even use the lightning, because I lack the courage. We're going to go this. Oh, but there's brothers down here. Okay, we got to do this then. Okay, that was awkward. Die! We got this fool. I know you're awake. Aren't you awake? You're not awake. Of course you're not. I'm gonna wait. Because I'm gonna sprint past this dude. Come on, little guy. No, no. Okay. Gotcha. Don't do it, sir. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stop it. Hit him. Okay, that was scary. Yeah, he said it's Marcus. Susanna always says it. She does announce herself, and it's great because I'm always like, Marcus says, never mind, Susanna says. It's funny. We got, okay, that's right. We've got this one up here. I usually go this far forward into that, and then we can nullify the threat there. We could go up, but instead we're going to go towards the invisible pathway, which is so funny because Matthias told me that there were invisible pathways here, and as per usual, he was not wrong. He was not wrong about these invisible things. It helps if you just go from line to line, so from point to point, that way you don't accidentally go somewhere else. This is like a whole platform or series of platforms here. Don't go over there. There's literally nothing over there but death. I've gone over there. You can make it, but then there's just nothing, so you're probably gonna die. So we got the poise force. Go straight here. There. 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 And then we can go up front. And now we're safe. Gotta love those invisible pathways. Fam says, I just started New Game Plus and beeline to Tonga and killed him before he even burned the whole garden. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can beat them before phase 2 now. Just wait till you get to the Blightweaver, which is the centipede. Oh, man, that fight is pretty awesome whenever you're overpowered. Very nice. Now here, this will actually fall down eventually, so don't take too much time here. But if you tarry, it will fall down, and you will die. Just like in real life. Just like in real life. If you're in a forest, you know, a burnt forest with giant avian creatures, of course. We're going to see if we can aggro just one. We don't want to aggro both if we can avoid it. Bonus stream, Walter. Let's see who I aggroed and who I didn't aggro. You're streaming today too, says Walter. I thought I was going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It is, but it definitely is. And this is kind of like a bonus stream because I got a lot of stuff done this morning, and I couldn't do the reaction that I was planning on doing for the Gamescom conference because it's 2 hours long. So because I had kind of done everything I planned and scheduled to do, I'm gonna miss. I went ahead and decided that What an idiot. I went ahead and decided that I could do an additional stream so we can get through with this challenge as well. So it's a bonus stream. You know, I'm not really confident in this bout here. Oh my gosh, okay. No! Run, baby! Okay. Stop it! If I hit him with one of these, he's dead. Okay, good. He's dead anyways. And he left me an item. How nice. What a gentleman. The delivery boy. Matthias says, yeah, the only difference, I found the invisible pathway the hard way and by total accident because the bird knocked me off the ledge from above. That's awesome, though. That's a great way to find it. Marcus asks, will you be doing Lost Soul Aside? I sure am, so I think August 29th or 24th. I think it's 29th. I will certainly be playing that game from start to finish. I don't know if I'll do a guide on that game because I am a little bit kind of mentally exhausted from 100% guides because you have to just like know in and outs every single thing about the game, but I'm certainly going to play it and beat it. And I'll probably do a challenge run. I don't know if I'll be doing a 100% guide though. I don't even know if that game kind of requires one, you know? If it's the type of game that requires one, but yes, I will. Walter says, bonus happy days. Heck yeah. There's a brother over there and then this shortcut here. I feel the same way. Bonus day. I love streaming, so the more I can do it, the better. Grab the item, dude, bro.
Taste my blade. This is for my fallen brethren.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get jacked up here. Hold on. Who thinks I survived this? Me neither. Oh god, he's pissed. Oh, I did. Why? Why did I do that? Oh, I'm gonna get hit in the face here. Thank you. I need that. Oh, ball. Okay. Why is fire just so OP? I'm trying to diversify my build, but if fire just works. A brilliant red feather.
General.
I'm not your general, but I will. Oh no, we've got one of the worst areas coming up. Darn it. We need some Mind Lotus seeds, guys. Just a few. There you go. Shayla says, yeah, I made it from the area before Huangyan to Feathered Honglan this morning because it went so fast. Dang, that is quick. Fam says, I'm currently using more upgrade obsession set in the aesthetic way. Yeah, the obsession set is what I wear now for my off-stream file. I have a file where I wear the Jar Kids hat, plus Feng Yao's chest piece, plus the Overlord Regalia boots, and that's pretty amazing. I always change out either the Jar or the Feng Ling's hairpin. I think, yeah, Feng Ling's hairpin. Oh, Matthias, I think for you it's at 12. No, it'd be 2 p.m. for you. Sorry, I suck at time. So the show's gonna start at 2 p.m. for you to 4. For me, it would go 1 to 3, which I couldn't do because it was interfering. Why? It's so weird, Walter, and why people have trouble with the Tiger Man. Like fire and the axe just melts him. I don't know. I could be probably oversimplifying it, but I feel like I hear a lot of people complain about him. Maybe he just really tanked. I don't know. I don't know if they tanked him up or what, but he could very well be a jerk. We're gonna beeline this area, and then I'm gonna read chat. Okay, sorry guys, I can't read that. Going left. Watch for the... He's not summoning the dudes anymore? They got rid of the other sorcerers, guys? Really? I'm not being stopped by thousands of enemies now. That's weird. Now we can actually grab this. Ow, my face. They got rid of... Oh no, he's right there. Never mind. I forgot how to play the game. Hold on a second. So they moved him down, which that's interesting. But they don't have the other sorcerer that was spamming all the purple dudes up that path, because there was a really particular path you had to take to avoid getting stopped. How do you like fire? Okay, so he's dead. Well, that makes it easier. And then there's all the lore, like, hey, don't screw around with the bird, folks. Don't be at your limit. Don't give up, Walter. Remember, we already beat this game together. You can do it. Well, even so, I just hope you enjoyed what you did play, Walter, and yeah, I hope you just enjoyed what you did get to play more than anything, you know? Wasn't there a way to get back up? I don't think so. But yeah, I'm glad that you got that far. I think that boss is interesting. I don't know if he's like that point. Like, I think in particular, what's his nuts? Like the, oh, why did I use that? The bow sorcerer, for example. I feel like she would be game breaking. Hung Lan for most. So I don't know, but I know that that you've made it pretty far, considering you've made it past most of the challenging bosses, in my opinion. So I think you did great. But yeah, if you're done, hey, I hope you enjoyed what you did get to play, though. That's the important part. Let's see, I thought... My hands have had it, and I don't want to push it anymore. Yeah, you have, don't you have sensitive, like, there's some, you have an issue with your hand? I have, psoriatic arthritis, and so it sucks, because my skin hurts, and then my bones hurt, so that's no fun. So, well, Matthias, the Gamescom should start at 2 p.m. for you, I think. Marcus is great for once a game. I will be playing, have dusted off my PS5, not allowed to use Susanna's. Nice. Fam says, I use the consort head, the hand and leg as the white one from the deluxe set. Oh yeah, that's a good set. Luke Rentus is following your walkthrough for my play on this. Nice. It's a little bit slow going as it turns out for the episodes, because I'm kind of balancing a bunch of different things and projects, but I am going to try and get through as much as I can. Why did I use... Okay, I didn't use the wrong spell. Perfect. So yeah, we've got 2 episodes coming out. We got 1 coming out today, and then I recorded a handful of more, so we're just going to keep getting out at least 1 a day for the most part. We'll shoot this. And oh gosh, and this. Goodbye, little birdie. Extra crispy. Just like I like it. Now we can go up here and circle around. Heck yeah. No, I agree, Marcus. It's going to be awesome because we're all going to be playing the same game and you'll be like, I know what you guys are talking about. Even so, I always appreciate having you guys in chat. So you don't have to be like playing the game or masters of the game. It doesn't matter. Just having you guys here is more than enough. I'm going to go left first and we're going to circle back down and around, get all the goodies. So I'm assuming... How did I not get Shimmer there? Yeah, this dude's no longer a threat, so he was moved down. Then we can circle around. Okay, dodge, dodge. That's so odd. Weird placement change, honestly. I didn't mind having him up here, kind of as a troll. And we can go back to the entrance, grab the rest of the goodies. We did already grab one of the items that was up there. We'll go for 2 strikes for this guy, just to take him out quickly. Yeah, we weren't blocked by the sorcerer here. Typically, somebody gets summoned right here and we have to go behind him. I'll take it though, that's a nice change. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And we have this item here, and then we'll turn, as we're coming back towards this main entrance, we'll make a sharp left here. Easy to miss this when you're getting attacked by despair, which kind of creates a panic. Because it kills you if you get afflicted with it. I used my last heal there. Is that smart? I don't know. I do not know. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Oh yeah, no worries. I think it will kind of overlap a bit. So you're more than welcome to watch that, because I was gonna do the live reaction to it, but you can certainly it's 2 hours, so it would be one of the hours would be bleeding into the pickup schedule. So I'm like, dang it. But you're more than welcome to go and watch that. That's fine. You've seen this game probably a million times at this point. Oh, you got arthritis from years of mechanics. Yeah, that's rough. Hold on, I missed what Luke said up top. You only need to kill him once, yep. Humanoid enemies easily stagger with charged heavies. Oh yeah. Marcus says, I suffer from arthritis, also annoying in the hand. Oh, it is. And the thumbs, mine are right all from here. I think it's from all the ass kickery I did when I was younger. And that's just my punishment for being so mean when I was younger. We're gonna come up here, all the fights and stuff. Like, oh really? You wanna fight? We'll try doing that with arthritic knuckles. We've got another elite enemy coming up. Let's see, I guess we're gonna go with this. Or do I use this from afar? I think so. That way at least he's burnt as he's coming towards me. The UFC games. Yeah, those are probably hard on the good old thumbs. Come on, dude. Yes. And yes. Give me one more, please. I need Skyborn Might. He's still getting burned, so this is fine too. Okay, and you're dead. You lose, Carmilla. Okay, he's dead. We can now come over here and grab this item. Matthias says, I just hope I can get Lost Soulslike finished before Chronos comes out, because survival horror games like always take precedence over everything else. Yep. That's the same thing. It's like that balance, right? Like you want to experience everything and do everything to 100%, you know, to the best of your knowledge, but then it's like all these games are coming out at the same time pretty much, man. And then they're shadow dropping all kinds of junk. Like if they literally drop a Wukong DLC, it's going to stress me out beyond. It's just going to stress me out. Because I haven't played that game in like a year. So it's like I have to learn it, master it, and then be like, okay, 100% guide, because everybody's going to want a 100% guide now. I'm like, oh my gosh. The pressure. Okay. I am looking forward to it though, and I can't wait. So August 29th will be great. It looks solid. It looks like it's going to play like a Devil May Cry-esque kind of experience. It looks fantastic. I'm going to go this way, actually. I want to buy some gear, please, so I can look cool. Oh no, I missed. Ah, my butt. I have no heals. Whoa, hold on. Lovely. The whiff. Yep, that's the stuff. Do I not have my pendant? I don't. Oof, that's not good. That's why I haven't been getting life back. Alright, now we're in real trouble right here. This is scary now. I'm going for the kill. Very nice. Nice chunk of health there. We got that brother right over there. I think I'm just going to sit here patiently and wait for some Skyborn Might to generate and read chat. Fem says, the tiger always got staggered when I switched to the Cloud Piercer. Yeah, if you just do the axe combo and like on hits 2 and hits 4, it's going to be staggered pretty consistently. Marcus says, so many good games now close together, Matthias. Like waiting for a bust and 3 come along. Yeah, and like, which one do I take? Luke says, yep. Marcus, I read somewhere Lost Soulslike is a bit like Final Fantasy games on speed. It looks just like a Final Fantasy game. In fact, I think his name is Kaiser or Kaiser, the main character. I haven't ever heard it pronounced. He looks just like Noctis, in my opinion. I mean, this is like really high level. I'm not like a Final Fantasy fiend or anything, but it looks like Noctis to me. But the gameplay is going to be probably something akin to like a Devil May Cry, but with a little bit more fluidity. Like the later iterations of Devil May Cry, where it's not as like, I'd still say the controls are quite linear when it comes to like the jumping and stuff, and that's one thing I don't like about the Devil May Cry series. I love this series, but the jumping mechanics are always so stiff. But in the reboot, that was the way it was supposed to be felt. And guess what? Who made that? It was Ninja Theory, I think. So, of course they did. They make some great games. Matthias is exactly what I never ride public bus transport because somebody always, unfortunately, smells like ganja. I can't stand that smell. The Cloud Piercer is the boomstick, bro. Ooh. I like it. Catch on fire! Okay. Now I'm gonna retreat. Me reading chat was just a trick. I was tricking the bird to thinking that I wasn't actually ready for combat. Okay, hold on. He saw through my trick, guys. Wait a second, hold on. Okay. I don't want him to hit me through the wall. How do you know where I'm at all the time? You crazy? He's like Mike Myers. Can we get some more Skyboard Might, please? Shinto! Okay. I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. I haven't got one Skyborn Might. No. I gotta get in a clear pathway. Line of sight, right here. Don't jump. Do not jump. Okay, I'm sprinting. Oh my gosh, okay. One more Skyborn Might, please, sir. I'm assuming that I'm gonna get it here. If I don't, then I die. It's my gamble. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait! This is not gonna kill him. Oh my. I panicked. The same in the UK. Buses stink. Oh, that's fun. Good fun. I don't even know where I'm at. Ah, I'm on the other side of that path. No. No. I didn't even drop down the secondary shortcut yet. Lovely. All because that one enemy. I never came back to stop and get health. That's totally my fault. He is timing all his jumps so crisply. Stop it! Okay, that was terrifying. Oh yeah, it's just right here. Okay, go. Here I thought I lost all kinds of progress. I do need to run back through the Despair Cave. I've never died here before, so I don't know if this enemy is going to respawn or not. I smell of wee. That is funny. Funny, but gosh. Oh man. Why would he respawn? So they get rid of some of the play. See, that's the thing that bothers me a little bit. It's like, why would you still have him here? Oh, you missed, you jerk. That's annoying. Let me get up here safely so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I knew that. I thought that it still was a single player type experience. I didn't know that it had been bought and expanded upon, because apparently it was just one person. I knew that, and I was like, this is gonna be crazy. And then I didn't hear anything from it. And apparently there was, you know, it merged with a larger team, and then they started getting like proper development, like you said. And I was like, that's pretty cool. And we did talk about that a little bit on the last stream as well. Oh gosh. I wonder, will you fight with your... Okay, he's scared. With bird bros? What a mess. I got so jacked up here. Yep. Yeah, I think we were talking about that a little bit last stream, right, Matthias? Or maybe the stream before that. Oh gosh. I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. Run! Son of a mother. If it ain't one thing, I tell ya. I am pretty much dying with max madness every single time though, so it happens. But yep. Yeah, it started with one dev and then expanded. I didn't know that it had been, you know, had that additional support until a few streams ago, in fact. Yeah, faster spells. Faster spells certainly do help. Also, I think maybe attacking at the right time. I'm kind of just brute forcing these spells. In fact, I don't need this little guy anymore. I think I want that for the demon. And we're good. How does corruption work on you guys? Not very well. Yeah. Not too well at all. Oh, the tracking on that. Shotgun fire. Alright, so that was unfortunate. So we'll go here and then we're good to go. Oh, I remember that, Matthias. That was ridiculous. That was honestly my favorite iteration of the game, period. It was a solo project by Young Bing, then involved to a full project. I'm happy with that, though. It's as long as they didn't kind of ruin the dude's original vision, which now we'll never know what that was, but... So Cal, is it Kai? I'm sorry, I can't read. It's like my eyes are really bad. So K-A-I. So Kai over on TikTok says, any tips on generating Skyborn Might faster? So make sure in the node that you do, if you're using one-handed swords, that you have that node that automatically generates Skyborn Might just every so often. Make sure that you also are dodging at the right time to activate Shimmer. Shimmer, of course, is going to give you the Skyborn Might. And then, I mean, that's really it for Skyborn Might generation. Because you can't, on my particular run, I'm not using melee strikes, I'm only using spells, so I can't rely on that for Skyborn Might generation, but you can strike with the weapons, and depending on which weapon you're using, a certain hit or strike in the combo will guarantee generate Might. So that's another way. So it's 3 ways to generate Skyborn Might really quickly. Longsword, it's the second hit of the combo. Axe is, I mean, there's all kinds of hits, and you can gain 3 Skyborn Might. So really have a lot of options there, honestly. I wonder if What's Her Nuts is gonna be there. You know what? Let's kill this guy too. You're a tanky boy. He does not like that, that's for sure though. I am okay with that. Get poisoned, son. That was a terrible miss there. What the balls just happened? I'm running. I'm telling you, some of the most basic spells are so incredibly powerful. We'll get Lu Bingjong's spear over here, just in case the inner demon comes back. You're very welcome, Kai. Thank you so much for asking. The dodge timing's hard enough to get down right. Yeah, because you can even dodge and get the iframes, but you don't get the shimmer. And that happens to me more often than not. Why does she look like that? I have boss armor. All you have to do is defeat the Blightweaver and give the Tao Ching merchant her item, and then you'll be able to obtain this armor set. I'm just wearing a piece of it, so. Thank you, fam. Good explanation. Oh, I love the reboot too, Matthias. In fact, I think the controls and the gameplay for the reboot were better than any other iteration. And I know that's like a hot take or whatever kids call it these days, but The iframes, I think, are super generous. The shimmer window is sometimes, it's more generous on the if you're late versus if you're early. Whoa, gosh. Okay, I didn't see she was there. But yeah, she does not like feathering. I'm behind you. No, there's a little brother over there. Hold on. Die! And then just watch him. Punch him in the back. Alright, cool. That was better than I anticipated. Oh, it was insane how violent they got about it, right? I mean, it was such a great game. And the story was cool. Virgil and Dante's interactions were just peak. I mean, I don't understand why people are so crazy, but they are. They're like, we hate change. Kind of just want to tank it, but at the same time I don't want to die. Oh no, I can't do it now because I pissed off the little dudes. Oh my gosh. Do a front flip, do a barrel roll. Hit him anyways. Okay, yeah, we're tanking that, baby. And that's a real clam right there, yep. Love it. I'm gonna get hit again. I can't die here though. I'll leave him be. Actually, I'm not gonna leave him be. I thought there were two. Yeah, there are two. The shimmer window's real generous late. Iframes are generous all throughout, but if you go too early on the dodge, you won't get shimmer, but you get the iframes. And it's weird because I'd much rather dodge early than late, but... Oh no, they're gonna eat her. Don't eat the old lady. Don't eat her. Oh gosh. Drop that down. Come around to this gentleman. One shot for that. Love that. We can take out this Lotus Sorcerer. Will he notice us? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yay! Gravity. Gravity for the win. We get the Radiant Red Feather. And then we can circle back around the other way where we just came from. This, of course, is going to be the shortcut back to the shrine. And then we'll watch the fight. I don't know why they fight, but they are certainly fighting. Destroy! No, 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 don't fight me. I didn't, that wasn't me. That was not me, sir. Fight your little cousins, or whatever. That was not me. I don't know why you're fighting me. Told you not to fight me. Who's gonna win? Oh, they're fighting each other. The avian must be downstairs then. That did nothing. Well... Okay. Now I'm scared. Come on, fall off. How he made it. Expertly timed jump. Did the other guy die? He might have died. Fam says, I think I'll play Sekiro next. Crazy I'm not playing it until now. I haven't played it either. Only 30 minutes of it. And I think it's amazing, but I've explained many times why I didn't finish it. Luke says, I've just completed that. Such a great game. I didn't want to stop playing. Its controls are just for that game. Oh yeah, and then you stopped playing when Wuchang came out. It happens. We got the Raven pills. Looks like they were maybe like burying their brethren or something there. I'm not entirely sure. And we can go up the ladder. Marcus says, I always find it strange why people hate some games so much to the point of posting hate, etc. I just don't play it. Exactly. Oh man, it's just, I don't understand why they do that either. Kirelise, what's going on, Kirelise? It's been so long. How have you been? How have you been, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Nice to hear from you. Are you here for the PoE 2 updates? We're getting some of those really soon, right? August 29th or 30th, I think they're going to actually launch the new league, if it's a full league. But man, I haven't played in so long, I'm going to be so rusty. And of course, it kind of conflicts with other games I have to cover, so... so many different games to cover. Are these guys just not going to be attackable anymore? Probably not. Knock this down, and then I am going to switch to... I need a simple, easy spell here just for a moment. There you go. Where's the bamboozler? He's gone. That's another bamboo shoot. The Tenchu series was great. Yeah, I think it was great. You know, did you ever play Ninja Blade? That one was actually pretty cool too. Ninja Blade was actually pretty cool. Nice, okay. Kill the cuckoo. Very nice. Now, for some reason, I think no, that's the shortcut back to the area. That we'll go back there in a little bit, and then we're going to come down. We already take out the cuckoo. We're going to drop down, and there'll be some more enemies down there waiting for us, of course. Oh, man, it was so good. Tenchu was good. You did, Kirli? That's incredible. You 100%ed a freaking character. That's insane. I never got around to it, and then I started getting a little burnt out. I'd put in like 900 hours, and I'm like, I just can't right now. Especially with some of the changes they made, I just felt like, yeah, I'm just not gonna ever get there. And I didn't want to make it too much of a grind, because you know me, I don't like. I know that whole game's about grinding, but I just can't. I couldn't even pretend it wasn't grinding anymore. That's the fun part. That's the sad part, I mean. Come on, give me some more juice. There you go. Brilliant. We got the red feather as well. Tenchu was great. And congrats on that, Kirlis. That's a huge achievement. I lack the courage to get to level 100. I just don't see it happening. I saw some patch notes today explaining what happens to the characters from Dawn of the Hunt, so I'll probably be looking into that, you know, while I'm waiting in line here in a little bit. You're gonna watch the Gamescom conference? It's starting here in a little bit. Alright, so... Wait, that's not it. I thought we come up from this other side. Yeah, what did I do wrong? I thought we came up from the other side. It could be because I'm not paying attention, as per usual. We can't go there, we'll die. That's also another type of death. That's nothing. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I just don't remember that at all. Cool, but jank as F. Oh, you got one on PoE 1. That's interesting. Okay, not on PoE 2. Okay, yeah, PoE. It was just a grind. The grind. Right here. Where's the cuckoo? Okay. This is what I was looking for. Okay, maybe not. Oh, you. Okay. So I knew there's an enemy down here. Dead. Echo of Tatonga for the win, says Harrison. Harrison is the Echo of Tatonga ambassador. I'm enjoying Mercenaries. We'll see what they do with it long term. Yeah, that's interesting. I never, since I never started PoE 1, I just didn't want to go back. I feel like I was missing so much. I was like, as a completionist, like there's 10 years of content that I'm missing out on. So I'm like, I don't even know where to start. So it does make sense, Kirlis. Matthias says, wasn't there a game called Bushido Blade back in the day where you literally could, you could die in one hit? I don't remember Bushido Blade. Was it a fighting game though? Because I remember Ninja Blade. That was pretty interesting. That was kind of, I think, around the same time as what were those games? I should have gone for him. Okay, wrong guy. Right around like the Shinobi remake and stuff like that. Of course I missed. How are you alive, sir? How are you alive? We're now on the other side of this. We're going to be circling around here later. That's how you can essentially rush the bow sorcerer, so. Kira Lee says, I tried to go back to PoE 2, but I just can't with Dawn of the Hunt. We'll see what the next league brings indeed. I don't remember Bushido Blade. I remember there being like a game where it's a fighting game like that. And I might be thinking a fighting game, it's actually like side-scroller-y. Imagine to tell someone to try playing Sekiro, try Ninja Blade, and tell them it's from FromSoft. Isn't it from FromSoft, if I'm not mistaken? Is it not? I think it is. That could be why it came to mind. There were several Bushido games. Yeah, there were probably more than two. But they use that word a lot. Bushido. The way of the warrior. That's what that means, but let's go down. Could have sworn there was a spell around here. There it is. Ah, okay. So yeah, I think there you go. So that could have been a fighting game. But there is a game where you certainly are, it's like side scrolly, I think, and you die in one hit. But you could be speaking about something else entirely. There was a lot. They used that word a lot. It was a buzzword for a period of time. The boss is over here. We're going to avoid her for now. I need to tag a shrine, honestly, but... Challenge invalidated. I used my sword. Yeah, Ninja Blade is a FromSoft game. Sure is. That's the first Souls-like ever. People will be like, Shadow Tower, or whatever that stupid game is the first. It's like, no, it's not a Souls-like. It's an old school RPG. So Bushido Blade was a fighting game, typical side-to-side fight. Okay, that I kind of remembered. And I remember the fighting in it and the animations are pretty top-notch. They're pretty good for its time. Pretty good indeed. Skyborn Might. We are maxed out on the magic damage, pretty much, guys. I love it. Now, what have I missed? Refugee camp. Why? I guess we could chat with them at some point. I think I just pinched my eyeball. That hurt. It's a 3D fighting game. You can die in one hit. At least from what I'm finding on Google and images. Okay, so have I rested? I have not rested. Ow! I pinched, you know that little, like, the little tear duct thing? I was just trying to do this, and I pinched my eyelid. It hurts so bad. Let's see, we need ice spells, brethren. Like that. We're going glass cannon. Okay. So this will be good. This will be good. I would love some alacrity. I don't think we're gonna probably benefit from that. What does this do? I need to see what that does. And I would like some alacrity, honestly. These are all kind of costly spells. I don't think I'll be going with any of these, honestly. But let's see what this does. Wait, where's my... Let's see if we can build this up real quick. Catch up on chat. We're talking PS2 era, which was so long ago. Oh, don't age me, Kirillese. You wound my pride with your words. Harrison says, I missed Utanga since I switched to full-time feathering to use both Serpent Fang and Jean-Loup Sword. There is no feathering equivalent that obliterates enemies. Do you play Soul of the Samurai? Soul of the Samurai. I don't... It doesn't ring a bell. I need to also know, like, what are we talking, like PS3, PS2? Soul of the Samurai, I don't recall. Okay, this is the spell, right? Oh, lovely, I used the wrong thing. I haven't done that in a while, in fact. Doesn't ring a bell, fam. I need one more. Jeez. One more Skyborn Might, please. There you go. I don't even know what that does. Mostly magic. Whatevs, right? Whatevs. I think this is the right way. PS1. It doesn't ring a bell, so I would say probably not. Oh no, Kirillese, since I'm probably older than you, I feel old too, don't worry. Oh no. Let's see. You can use the bone whistle here. We certainly will not be, of course, naturally. But I do want to have this just in case I get in a tight spot. Alright guys, let's do this. Actually, hold on a second. We have to fashion souls this, and I don't feel like wearing this right now, so... Remember, if you look cool, you feel cool, and you play cool. Oh, wait, that's not the right area. Was it down here? Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. Marcus is so funny playing games back then as genre wasn't so much a thing as choice. So choice was more limited and you played a lot of games because they were new. You pretty much just played a game because it was like, oh my gosh, there's a new game out, yeah. Then they started kind of breaking into, okay, you got very defined, like, you know, certain franchises, developers and publishers started like buying up, okay, every sports game is going to be like EA and every action game is going to be like Capcom, an arcade type game, you know, and you got your fighting games. And I don't know if you guys remember Rival Schools. Man, that was good. Thank you, fam, for letting me know where to go. I guess we will go to refugee camp then. After all, I can change up my gear. I do want to look kind of sexy for this fight. It's going to be a tough fight. Alright, where's Wukong? Where'd you go, brother? Speak to me.
Hey, you may come back soon.
My mistake.
Hey, you may. This
Oh,
the life out of me.
Goofball.
All the way back.
Do you have anything cool? Ah, yes. I do want that. I think I can rock that for sure.
Come back soon.
Totally rocking that. I have no kind of idea what defense it gives me, but I actually don't care. I do not care for the defenses. It's pretty solid. And why isn't this brother doing anything yet?
Treasures do you have?
Nothing. Okay. Oh, I still have stuff to buy from him. That's why. So, Wuchang's going to be on the other side of this one, I think. But not yet. We'll come back to this, and after we defeat the bow sorceress, and then we'll clear out the refugee camp. And hold on a tick, because I know I have some more of these I can use. Is that not one of the coolest helmets? I grew up on games like River City Ransom, the Marios. Oh yeah. Physical editions are the way to go. I'm still strongly against digital editions, and now people are starting to learn why. Because you just have the rights to that particular license for it. You don't have, like, so when that licensing or whatever gets revoked, they can take away your access to the game, and you've seen that even whenever they have the ability to remove them, or like you just don't have the ability to keep the game anymore. But it's not like they can come to your house and take away your physical version, right? So that's it's pretty interesting how people are finally realizing that, yeah, that's why I don't like digital games, but it's just convenient. But other than that, I would not get them because I'm not really a big fan. Not a fan of the medium. Because it can be taken away, can be manipulated from a distance, and I don't like that. If I've paid money, like, I want it to be permanent.
Hola.
Let's go ahead and store the rest of it for now. Get some more magic damage around here. Okay, I feel much better about that now. We'll go to Avian Dwelling, actually, not the marsh. You did get a nice map included sometimes. Oh yeah, well, on the booklets, I love the manuals, which you no longer get manuals, which is, you even have slots for the manuals, and you don't have manuals anymore. I think that's one of, like, the biggest affronts to gaming. So annoying. No manuals, that's just so dumb. But you have a slot for it. The soccer game with those same characters from River Ransom. I liked Rival Schools, that was one of my favorite fighting games. Really excellent. For PlayStation anyways. Mega Man X4 was a classic. Alright, let's see. Are we gonna rock this? Are we happy with this? Let me see. She's like, her head's going everywhere. I think this has probably terrible resistances, I'd imagine. Yeah, pretty bad. This looks better anyways. One more ting. I think we're good. I've been thinking about trying to start the migration back to physical and owned software. Oh, absolutely. Whenever I can, I typically do, but a lot of times now, when the developers give you games, or the publisher in particular, they give you keys for the games. Occasionally you get they'll give you like a collector's edition, you get the physical, but more often than not, you're going to get a key for the game, and it's a little annoying, but... Ah, I see, like, instead of paying for service online, you self-host. I think, aren't they trying to fight against that too now, though? Because, regulations and restrictions, and private servers and hosts could have content that's not in line with their vision, or some PC crap. I think I heard something like that.
In this timeless illusion, where does our true path lie?
Allow me to show you, Bow Sorcerer.
At last, you've come before me.
No, I forgot all her moves already. My bad. Balls. I forgot about those two. Now, hold on, Millennia. Ah, that second one was silent.
A wing is mortal. Let us test thy worth. I shall cleanse all. Be gone. Fog and shadow. Tempest's rage and drown the heavens.
Come at me, girl. Oh, Shinto.
Thunder the stars!
Oh, my face. I forgot about that. Damn it. That was good. That was a good attempt, though. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is a huge win. The 3D era I only like 9. Says Fan Marks. Yeah, it was a better time for gaming back then. I still have all my games from then and a load of Prime game hardback books, which I found they're now a few quid. Oh yeah, they've gained some value for sure. Matai says, oh look, it's Crazy Lady of the Pond 2.0 Chicken Edition. I got supreme satisfaction first trying her in New Game Plus, especially after being stuck in her for like a week straight. Dude, that was insane. Like yeah, she was tough for sure. I mean, she was very tough. And I had a hell of a time with Bo Magus. Zhao Yun is a bane to her because of his spear. Oh man, the Prima game guides were so amazing. You know, the funny thing is, on the Prima game guides, and there was another, I forgot, it was Prima and something else were kind of like the ones that led that. And Ninja Gaiden Black, of course, they didn't have all the locations for the scarabs, because I don't know why, but they just would have incomplete guides. And I would only then purchase them just for the sake of like having the collector thing. I had one for Resident Evil 4, Metal Gear Solid 3. I had so many. But one in particular, Ninja Gaiden Black, that one did not have all the scarabs, but I knew where all the scarabs were. So it's like, at that point I was like, I know where all the items are and these people don't. This is their job. And I was like a kid. So that's why I was like, I have one of my oldest like entries of ever written anything down. It was essentially like a guide for Pokemon Blue. It was insane. I have it and it was so funny because I was like, man, I was destined to be a content creator. I was destined to play games for a living. Yeah, Blight only works once. She's incredibly weak to ice, too.
The wheel of fate turns. At last, you've come before me. Be gone!
As you can see, 2,000 damage there. She does not like the ice. Get away from me, chicken lady.
A winged mortal. Let us test thy worth. Heaven stars. Heaven stars. I shall cleanse all. Be gone. I shall cleanse all. Rage and drown the heavens.
What the balls? No, I'm dead.
A mere mortal.
I'm dead.
Thinks to best me.
Oh no, fam says I'm off to Gamescom now. Bye. Take care, fam. Yeah, it's starting here soon, I think. I think it's starting at 1 my time, so you guys, in 30 minutes or so. Feel free to check it out. She has, Harrison says she has a stagger. After her phase shift, she will do spell slashes while on the ground, so be close to her when she does that. Dodge them and use Echo of Dutonga. Ugh. Honestly, the only boss where ice worked for me was by crew. Granted, I was using Echo of the Bow Sorceress against it. Oh yeah, Echo, that spell apparently per Matthias is actually quite good. I have been favoring Frostflame. I'd like to add another spell to my repertoire though. I would like to add this here. So I might end up doing these two. I need some alacrity. Both spells do cost 2, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright.
At last. You've come before me. I shall cleanse all. Be gone. Start fall. Be gone. A winged mortal. Let us test thy worth. Arc and shadow. Heaven stars. I shall cleanse all.
Alright.
A mere mortal.
That was me.
Me?
Oh, yeah, get the alacrity. It's key for this boss. Yeah, I thought so. But man, the amount of damage I'm doing is so minimal with that alacrity. So I'm going to try and experiment with one other type of alacrity spell. I don't think Lu Bingjiang is going to be too much more effective, but I did not like how bad that was. We could try something like this. I don't have too many more alacrities, so I don't really... This one's really costly. This one in particular doesn't do tons of damage. So I might just man up and not do that. Plume Vortex, though. They give us this spell. And I would like to try Lightning as well, just for because it's a cheap spell. So we're going to do two things. We're going to do this. And I do like having this as well. We'll swap these out, actually. So here and then here. Plume Vortex, I'm just going to try just for science, because why would they give us that? Oh, I thought it was going to fall off, my bad. Why would they give us that spell right before the boss fight? Is it effective against her? I don't know. Let's try it out. Matthias says, it's kind of comical to me when people try to backseat a Matthias. Yeah, I don't mind the suggestions. I don't mind the suggestions. I may or may not heed said advice, but I'll listen to it. But I definitely don't like when they're like, go left, do this, do that. That's always annoying, but I don't mind suggestions. Let's see here.
At last.
I'm gonna try this out just for science.
Come before me.
It's a weird spell, actually, the timing in here. The animation's really weird on that. But if you look at the damage difference, right, so that's doing, I think, like 400 damage. Let's see. Let's survive enough here. $200 damage there. One more Skyborn Might. That's pretty significant damage. It's like twice the damage. I think I have an idea then, just to make it real kind of smooth. We get the Frost Flame to proc. Then while we're waiting, we switch back to this one. Yeah. So I think and I don't want to do it during that projectile either, because she does typically throw two. So maybe we proc Frost Flame, and then we go for the Plume, because the Plume does like double the damage. No, it's bad. I think here in about like 20 minutes or so, the Gamescom is going to start. So if you guys want to watch that, you certainly can. I just want to make sure you guys don't miss it, because you can watch it live. I won't be able to watch it live, unfortunately, but that's okay. Today, I don't... let's see. 1 second, guys. Gamescom break. I have this thing. I will show you what's on the docket for today anyways. What the hell? Dude, TikTok... Oh, not TikTok. Twitter's so weird. Like, I swear it's giving my computer and me viruses. I have viruses now. Twitch drops. Matthias. And I say Matthias specifically because he always gives me things to watch. There's a Chinese RPG coming out called Gujian 4 Swords of Legends. So Gujian 4, it's the 4th entry. Swords of Legends. Looks incredible, and there's gameplay. Gujian 4. Check it out, man. That looks sick. So we're going to get a live reveal on Path of Exile tomorrow. That's fine. Okay, so today Actually, today I don't think there's anything. Hold on. I don't know about games. I think today is like the, you know, the opening night. Tomorrow, the 20th, is when they start going over the game. So they start going over Microsoft Flight Simulator, Dying Light, The Beast, Keeper, World of Warcraft, Midnight, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, Grounded 2, Hotel Barcelona, Invincible Versus, Chronos The New Dawn, which is, again, it's the 20th, Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7, Remake, Integrate, Outbound, Power Wash Simulator 2, Star Sand Island, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, The Order of Giants, which is the longest freaking title ever. And that's all for Wednesday, the 20th. Thursday, the 21st, they have Ninja Gaiden 4, At Fate's End, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Age of Empires, Overwatch 2, High on Life 2, The Outer Worlds 2, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Fragpunk, Mistfall Hunter, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles, My Hero Academia, All's Justice, Silent Hill F, Lego Voyagers, and Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. So that is what I have for Gamescom. It's 20th and 21st. I think tonight's the opening night where you're going to have the live performance from Claire Obscure and stuff. But I don't know if there's anything else. Because if you go like to the Gamescom... Let me see, Gamescom account. It's so dumb because they don't, half the time they're just reposting stuff. They don't like say, hey, here's the lineup. You have to go and search for it. So tonight's the opening night. So 2 p.m. Eastern time, they're going to have the opening night. So it's most likely like performances. But yeah, it doesn't say specifically what all they have during opening night. Okay, opening night live. Call of Duty Black Ops. Yeah, it's just saying live Tuesday. So they have Call of Duty, Resident Evil Requiem, Fallout, which is the show, Ghost of Yotei, Ninja Gaiden 4, Silent Hill F, World of Warcraft, Outer Worlds 2. That's live Tuesday, which is today, August 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern. For Matthias, that's your time. 7 p.m. BST for Marcus and friends. So yeah. That's what that is. It is what it is. I don't really know about... I guess they're going to maybe introduce them and then go have like actual full segments later. I don't know. Silk Song, baby. Yeah, I just so that you guys know, I want you to know very clear, I will not be playing Silk Song. However many years it took for that game to come out and for them to be courteous enough to let the fans know, that's how many years I'm going to take before I play. I will not play that game. I don't care how good it is. I will not play it because I just can't support. That's poor communication. I will not be playing Silk Song. I'll play Hollow Knight, go over the lore, do all that junk whenever. I will not be playing Silk Song when it launches. I will not play it until the same amount of years that pass for them to give us any kind of freaking news passes, and then I'll play it. So I'll be an old man by then. The other key, status buildup. Yep, that's why I always go for the ice. Her status buildup is disgusting. How do you even spell that? I'll spell it. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Harrison of Legends. Check out that trailer. 7 p.m. UK time, yep. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be like an opening show. More than anything, it's going to be like a performance versus like actual news, it seems. They might have some like shocking news, but who knows?
At last, you've come before me. Arc and shadow. Be gone! Starfall! A winged mortal. Let us test thy worth. I shall cleanse all.
Really sloppy, but I'll take it. Alright. First try. Just kidding. It's such a great looking game, Matthias. You're gonna absolutely freaking love it. It looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. Yay! We're the best. Oh yeah, it's just, let's add it to the list of never-ending games, that's all. That's all. I'm just curious to see how weak they are to Frostflame. If I die to this guy. Lovely. I die to that guy. Alright, we're gonna go this way now. Alright. Stop doing that stuff. I desperately want lightning to be a thing. Even more games. Octopath Traveler game coming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've heard great things about that. So, oh, my back. I've never played it. Heard really good things about it. So, I mean, there's just so many good games coming out. Yeah, I need to write my list. Oh, I have it on my iPad, but my iPad's been dead for like a week. If you drop yourself in the boss fight, is it worth trying to collect? I would say my personal opinion is no, because if you beat the boss, you're going to get more souls than what you had on your person. And if you went into the boss fight with souls sufficient enough to level, that's like maybe you weren't realizing that, but I would certainly not worry about picking up your souls in a fight, because prior to that you have many shrines you could have used to potentially like kind of offset all that madness. So I wouldn't.
All my sin, you're fed now. All my
I would not waste trying to get it,
no, Jiangxin, and die, you devil.
because you're gonna get a replacement amount of souls anyways from the boss you defeat. So let's see. Oh yeah, you guys can't hurt me anymore. But I wouldn't die for it, Luke, not at all. Marcus says, yeah, me as well, but I hope I live long enough. Nice killing human. Thanks, Walter. That was pretty awesome. It wasn't as clean as I'd like, but it was nice. I felt good about it. How did I miss? That was scary. I wish I could further reduce the costs. Lovely. This is a red eye variant, so naturally he's a little stronger than he needs to be. Take that. Good day to you, sir. We get the Leech Headwear and Red Mercury Essence. Matthias says, I've already burned through half my life cycle. Please let me play games. Hopefully we can play video games in the next place. Matthias says, GG's Inhuman. Thank you. It was good. It was a good fight. I'm telling you, the Frost Flame does incredible damage against her, as I realized in my other playthrough. Okay, guys, so this is a unique instance where had we given Huangjian Yi the Trinity Bell, this would not be an interaction we have. So we're gonna chat with this brother. He's scared.
Who's there? But the five thunders of heaven protect the righteous.
We're gonna hand over the damage token.
Wait, don't tell me. I swear. My breath.
So he's all, you know, donked up or whatever. When we return, which we will in due time, you're going to see what happens next. We're going to progress that storyline just a little bit further. We should see the Jar Child and Nian Sui Chang. So we're going to go here. I'm going to chat with this little homie. He's just doing that. He's tum-tums. And then we're going to speak with Nian Sui Chang.
The monsters chase you too. I don't fear the monsters.
We're going to exhaust his dialogue. We're all good to go. Now we can press forward, open up this, and then we're going to go to the shrine, and we're going to enter the shrine. Enter the dream, I should say. So the paralysis status effect just reduces the damage that that person, whoever is afflicted with the status effect, does. So it just reduces their damage, essentially. It's kind of weird, in my opinion. It's kind of weird, but...
Hey, you made it.
kind of weird. Oh, yeah. Go on. Did... I think she does. Yeah, she gives me something, right?
What treasures do you have?
Copper drum.
Say, rumor, whether it's legend, it's only I have fine goods aplenty. Why not take a gander?
He starts getting cheap with the goodies. He's like, well, I'll just give you this instead.
Hola.
I found Bulio. Does that matter? I don't need that. Interesting. Okay, so let me go ahead and rest. Progress things a little bit further. One of the good things from Berserker Kazan is that you could recover your lost souls before the boss. I love that. That was a huge quality of life thing where it would appear just outside, and the same thing for Liza P, which is pretty funny. He's a shh. Now we hear all that. And then once that's done, we can go speak with the Jar Boy. But just keep in mind that we have kind of pissed off Huang Guangjiani, so she is going to be aggressive here. So we're going to come back down the shortcut, and then we'll be chatting with some other folks. Let me tell little man about the boat. So tell him about the boat. If you don't, he just kind of gives you his jar and stuff. Next time you load in, pretty much he dies.
All of you, I shall prevail. I alone.
The tanky girl.
Not my fault.
I suck. That thing tags me every time.
What's that? I must perish if I am to escape. I still draw breath.
Oh my. Oh, I got hit pretty hard there. Hold on. That was cool. This fight, man.
Master, save me. Wuchang,
That fire.
the envoy of demise. Fate has finally caught up.
So now this dude's dead, obviously. So pretty interesting, right? That's an alternate kind of quest line for her. Oh man, I would have loved getting some sort of feather type armor that was, you know, obviously based off of the bow sorcerer. That would have been fantastic. Didn't see this coming, says Walter. Matthias says, so I've come to the conclusion and or decision I can always watch Gamescom later. If there's any trailers, I'll probably get a notification about it. Oh, okay, nice. So I appreciate that. Continue watching Inhuman one as it is. Nice. Thanks, Matthias. I appreciate the support, man. You know what I'll probably do as well is while I'm waiting in line to pick up my daughter, I'll probably just watch some, you know, look at whatever announcements have come out and then see whatever trailers are really, like, you know, the most exciting or the ones I'm most looking forward to. Okay, so have we done everything? I think so. I am going to try something really quickly. Do we need to speak with the old man right now? I thought that we didn't. But maybe we go speak to him, he gives us something, and then we come back and whoop him after we revive the Emperor. Even the NPCs have healing flasks. Oh yeah. They do. They do. I don't like my spell loadout either. Actually, I don't like the order of it. I don't mind what I have, but that's a little bit better for me. This, my mind kind of works in a weird way when it comes to these spells. All right. Down we go. Let's go see what old man Zhao Yun's talking about these days. I really do wish we would have got some bow sorcerer themed armor though. Matai says, you're welcome, Inhuman. Yeah, I appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. And it wouldn't have hurt my feelings but at all, so I don't want you to feel obligated, but I'm like, yay, we still get to hang out a bit longer, and I like that. It's fun. But trust me, I want to be watching it too. I do want to see what it is. Opening night, I don't think it's going to have too much. Probably just like, you know, more other than performances and stuff, probably nothing too crazy. But it looks like there's dedicated slots to the games that we do care about on both Wednesday and Thursday.
You have... I led a contingent of soldiers against these monsters. The relic reawakened the discern the truth. And then...
That's right, we do need to speak with him. That's right, I forgot about that. Because if we don't... So he says, discern the truth. Again, more talk about kind of finding the truth and not necessarily just allowing ourselves to be consumed by the dream. What is this little blue thing over here? Oh, there's a bunch of them. So we're going to come back around, and then we are going to proceed forward. We'll be going through the Zhenwu area, in the rebel camp proper. Am I going under the temple after her? Luke, would you mind explaining? I'm not sure who this her is that you're referring to. But Huang Jianyi, she is actually an NPC that can have a positive or semi-positive outcome where you are allies the entire time. We just went the little bit darker route because I've gone through this game a million times at this point, and we're just doing some of the alternate outcomes so we can see the differences. We're going to teleport now back to the refugee camp. And from here, we're going to be moving forward through the backside of the rebel camp and then exploring it, the main area. Harrison says, crazy the Taoist falls and disappears after defeating her, but the rebel lives. The Taoist falls and appears, but the rebel lives. I don't know why, but I'm not sure I understand that. The Taoist. Who's the rebel in this instance? So I guess I can understand. Which rebel? Sorry. I am out of it. Did we grab that item? Okay, good. Sheng is going to be freaking out. Shen Jingan is freaking out, but we are going to get the medicine. Something that's so easy to miss. And I do wish that some of the items that we received as rewards were more clearly marked as quest items. But things are always cryptic in Souls-like, so it's not like anything out of the ordinary to have that. But they do have color coding that sometimes seems inconsistent. Like sometimes red mercury is golden, sometimes it's blue. Typically, the purple or kind of like purple or pink items are going to be upgrade materials or quest items, and yellow material or yellow items are typically equipment. So sometimes it kind of seems like there's a little bit of overlap there. Weird stuff. Watch for the mine, which is somewhere around here. Oh yeah, I can't kill these guys anymore. Never mind, you guys get to live another day. But you don't.
I'll sever your head.
Oh my goodness, you're tanky today. You are a tanky boy. Lu Hong Liu. Yeah, Lu Hong Liu, you defeat Lu Hong Liu and she gives you the Trinity Bell. If you want to happily progress Huang Jianyi's quest, then all you need to do is give her the Trinity Bell. If not, you can skip giving her the Trinity Bell, and instead you wait until you defeat the Blight Weaver, which is the centipede boss, and then you can give her the Taoist token instead. That will kind of make her kind of lose it already, and then you don't see her for a while, but yeah. Zhenwu Temple's definitely easier with souls. Nice. Very nice indeed. The worst area by far, the despair thing's annoying. I can see that. I can certainly, as long as you have the Mind Lotus pills and you know kind of when to expect the enemies, it's okay. It's manageable. I don't have the best spells equipped right now either. All in due time. This guy's not killable anymore, so I'll take this guy out instead. Hey, friend. Ooh, that's cool. He's not supposed to get hurt, but technically he got jacked up. Okay, the fire should kill him. Ow. Whoa, that hurt. Is the fire gonna kill you, brother? Because if not, I'll do it for you. What are you tripping about? You get the same stuff, essentially. You get like her equipment if you go in for all her equipment stuff. In either outcome. But you do get some more items that are like unique technically, like consumables that you probably wouldn't use, like half of the Vitalitis pill, which is kind of like a lore thing. And you get some more upgrade materials and stuff like red mercury essence and all that. But other than that, in both outcomes, you do actually get her armor, so you're not missing out on that at least. If that's all you care about, like getting like the equipable stuff, you're getting all that. Where are the mines there? I thought there was strip mines there. Where's the mine? There should be a mine around here. Both outcomes are okay though. It's interesting to see kind of how one just completely gets her off track. I am dodging at the worst times possible. Oof. Li Dongguo is the drunk rebel. He becomes hostile if he doesn't receive the secret message. Yep, that's correct. The Taoist is the Zen Wu temple woman you defeated back at the camp. Yeah, I like her though. I actually do like Huang Jiani. And thank you for clarifying. I was like, what individual are you talking about? Okay, there's an archer up there being annoying. Naturally. Yeah, Li Dongguo doesn't go crazy necessarily, but the funny thing is instead, whenever you give him the information, he's like, oh, I'm just done. He just kind of like, I'm not supporting this anymore. Whereas the Taoist, I think she had some little bit more dark involvement in what had been going on, and I think she was trying to atone for those things, and there should be a mine around there, I thought. I don't think I'll be able to hit him from here. Can't even lock on to him. Okay, never mind. Okay. Ouch. We've got the cuckoo up there. Never let him survive. There's just mines and stuff up here. There used to be anyways. No need to press forward. Then we have these enemies over here manning the cannons, so we gotta be careful. They got rid of all the little servant dudes. Oh my god. Big hit. Brilliant red feather for more upgrades that we're probably just not really going to get benefit from truly anyways. Open up this door and then we're going to kite some of these enemies. You know, I could switch out... Ouch. I'm getting bored of this. How much does this hurt you? It almost corrupts him instantly. Oh, there's a puppy dog. Missed.
I'll sever your head.
Oh, there's I was wondering what. I was like, wait, did he die? I thought he was going through a death animation there. There's nothing actually around this building. I have it. Go here. The archers get the Liu Bijan. Oh yeah, they're humanoid enemies that aren't sick are very weak to the feathering. I'm just not sure. I still need... Like, everything's weak to the fire, which just drives me nuts. I wish I could have some more diversity that would be just as effective, but... And honestly, those guys would be weak to fire too. Everything's weak to fire. Everything's weak to fire. Big bag. Ah! Ouch. Susanna here. Hi, Mr. Inhuman. Just wanted to say quick hello and love to all. Marcus says, why do I say Mr. Inhuman? Because it's polite. You are quite the lady, indeed. You don't have to say Mr. or anything, but I do appreciate it. Very kind, very kind. How are you doing today? What's the weather like for you guys up there? Where did I go? I need to go this way. I'm lost. What's the weather like? It's super hot over here and incredibly humid, so it's just pretty unpleasant. It's been over 100 degrees. 102, 105 for like pretty much the last week. So it's just like hell. It's like stepping into an oven. I would love some rain, but I think the summer rain's over, unfortunately. I love the rain. Alright, let's do that again. We should not have died to the big back, but we did. I think I need to change my drip. That's probably what it is. Let us see. That would actually poison me. Oops. What does this look like? I've never actually worn this but for 2 seconds, so let's just rock this for now. That looks cool. That looks cool. Is this not poisoning? Okay, it's still poisonous. And littering and... Actually, we don't want to go that way, do we? Get wrecked! This clown doesn't see. He does see us. Jerk. That could be like my ultimate spell. I now have to rush these fools. Marcus says, I'm sorry, Susanna says it's raining in UK today, but weather has been not too bad for here. Man, I wish we could get some rain. We need it to cool down. It's so hot. Like 105, so that's toasty. It is quite unpleasant. No, my back. Stop it. My axe is bigger than yours. You dum-dum. Okay, now he's dead. If only that was more effective, you know? Right in my face. Oh my gosh. Put myself in a bad spot there. I forgot about the damn dog. Ow. And yeah, I'm being stubborn and stuff, but it's fine. This is fun. See, I wish my arrow was just as effective as his. Is the dog dead? I need a spell that costs 1. Go with the Vorpal Blade. Like some scrubs. I'm gonna assume the dog's dead. Okay, we did all that stuff. We came over here and got eaten alive by the... Oh, the big back. That's right. Ah, yes. The big... We need some of that rain, Susanna. Oh my gosh, that's a demon! Get out of here. Okay, that was scary. We need our madness back because we did defeat the inner demon, so our spells are expensive again. We're going full big back mode right here. I'm gonna go ahead and oh shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. We need 1 Skyborn Might so I can shoot the pup. And then we move in. Of course, when it's wet, we get dirty, wet feet prints all over the bed. Yeah. Oh, I hate tracking mud. Oh, it drives me nuts. We have these like wood floors, so like it's just it's better than carpet because otherwise it'd be a mess. Like it would be impossible to keep it clean. Ow. Ow. A poise break, dog? When did they have poise break? Die thing. Damn. The darned dog. Alright, now we'll go this way. How are you so strong, bro? Naturally. Okay. Alright. Easy, buddy. Actually, anything now would be safe, so... Skyborn Might, please. Thank you. Don't cast that yet, brother. What a psycho. Oh, the cat feet. That's true. Oh, man. Yeah, the cats, their little paw prints are everywhere. Little jerks. So funny. I forgot about those. The paw prints. Matthias is going back to Silk Song, which was mentioned in chat ages ago at this point. At this point, I'm more excited for Crowsworn than for Silk Song. That game simply can't come soon enough. Oh, I know. I told you I played the demo, right? And I'm one of the bigger funders of that, like in the bigger tiers, because that was back when I was actually making money. And so, oh no, I got access to like the demo and all that stuff, and we get like monthly updates and all that junk. It's gonna be an excellent game. Excellent game. Let's see if we can survive this. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. That lingering fire gets him, which is good. Let's go to the shrine so we can be safe. Because I am getting donked up. There should be a cuckoo somewhere too. There he is. We're gonna fight with Li Dingguo, so we're not going to give him the secret letter. So we'll just speak with him the one time. Yeah, out of spite, Matthias, I'm literally not gonna play Silk Song. Even I don't care if it's announced, I don't care if it has a release date. I'm not gonna play it. Like I think they delayed us like 5 years. I'm not gonna play it for 5 more. Like if it was delayed for 5 years, I'm not gonna play it until 5 years after it officially launches. Like I'm just not. And I know that won't do anything, but my little boycott, it's gonna be important to me. It's gonna make me feel like I'm doing something big, even though I'm not. Let's see here. Oh wait! Wasn't I working towards something on this side? Ah yes, memory serves. Let's go this way. Open some. There you go. Get some more magic stuff going. Feathering or magic? We'll start doing that. Okay, cool. Yeah, but it's very frustrating, but whatever. They've made... I wish I made the money to be a backer for that game. Yeah, that's back when I was in corporate, you know? I was busting heads in corporate, making all kinds of money. Now I have to be much smarter and budget a lot better. And because as I've mentioned before, as a content creator, you only get paid once a month. So depending on the platform that you're on and that pay you. So you got to manage your budget accordingly. Let me pay attention really quickly here. We're not going to give him the stuff. You can speak with him a second time, but we're gonna quit and not give him that. There's an item that he's that's right behind the statue anyways. We're not going to speak with him a second time and give him that letter, so we'll just progress this a little bit further. Well, maybe your feet when you've had a few wines, you're walking out in the rain. That's hilarious. I love the rain, man. I love it. It's just so relaxing, and I love it. I was born when it was raining. It was a big thunderstorm, so it's like I feel like I remember that night. Let's see. We're gonna go with this, but I need some Skyborn Might. That would have been cool, Matthias. Yeah, so I was able to contribute at one of the higher tiers, and like, but I didn't want to do like the whole like you can do a whole boss order, so it was like one tier below that. So it was cool, man. It was really cool, and they're really good. They're really responsive and really communicative and all that stuff. So it's really nice. I do like that they give us updates, but he's never at any time promised a release date or anything like that, which I can respect. He is trying to go for the perfect game that he has envisioned, and I appreciate that. The whole team is like, we're not going to just put out a game just because we got the money for it. We're going to make sure it's good, and they're taking their sweet time, but after the demo, I mean, I'm quite confident it's going to be incredible. Game's good. It's very good. Hello? How do you not get on fire, brother? I just don't understand that. Matthias says the ads must know that I absolutely loathe them and their irrelevant products and services. They always inconveniently interrupt you in your stream when you're responding. I was just saying that, man, that would have been really nice as well, because like I think you get like a, you know, like there's a secret area in the game where that you get to say like you get some credits or whatever, and you get the merch and you get all the demos and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There should be a little brother over here. Let's see. You are a tanky little guy. Okay. Gosh. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see you. Thought you were a corpse. Alright. Come out and around this way. Then we need to watch out. There's going to be a lot more of those little imps or those little bandits, whatever you want to call them. Pretty decent damage, but not as much as the Echo. Walter says, I have to laugh. It took me forever to get past these parts. I did farm a bit too. You make it look so much easier when you play and unlimited in your tactics. Oh, don't worry. I appreciate that. But it's just, I have a lot of experience with these games. I don't know, I just do. After a while, they kind of all operate the same, so you kind of know how to counter them best. But right here, I'm going to die because I don't have Mind Lotus Seeds. So it doesn't matter, you know, how much time or experience you have, you can always mess things up if you overestimate your skills and underestimate the enemies like I did there. But yeah, not so bad. Exactly. Like whenever they go ahead and say, hey, we're gonna release this game, they're like, you know what, it's kind of unfinished, so we're gonna be patching it to hell when it first comes out. Like, I'd rather just wait. I'd rather like, please don't rush the game. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have a inner demon there, so I'm gonna be prepared with, yeah, Lu Bingzhang's feathers. We're good. We are good to go. Yeah, even I died at easy stuff and stuff that we shouldn't die to. The imps behind me. Y'all are taking way too long to strike, and I don't have the patience. Lovely. That's what happens. A lot of times, like you say, like with the Kickstarter fans, they start getting rowdy, and they start making demands. It's like, well, from the beginning, Mongoose Rodeo, the dev for Gross One, has been very clear that they're not going to rush the game. They've been quite clear about it. Let's see if he'll kill me again with the same maneuver. Too slow this time, little man. Haha. Oh, she's right there. Kill them for me. Do something, inner self. Lovely. Why would you drop backwards? You're dead if you don't heal. Where's this other idiot at? I hear them. They must be above me then. Oh no. You must have fallen? Oh, I'm stuck against the wall, okay. Oh, that was close. Now we get the Mind Lotus seeds. If you stay behind them, it's a little bit better, but once they see you, you're in trouble. Oh man, Bleak Faith Forsaken seemed so amazing. There were so many mechanics that they just never incorporated, like stealth and whatever else. Absolute shame about that, honestly. That game had all kinds of potential. Did he die? How did he die? I only hit him once. He must have blown himself up. And I'm okay with that. So it's inside, then outside, then inside, but it's so slow now you can just kind of go past like so. I don't know why they slowed down the interval so much. I mean, like, they caved into every single one of the complaints. Some less valid than others, I would say. Got a Mimic Jar right here. Right, very good, very good. Now we can knock down this shortcut and move up. Bleak's Faith Forsaken, I still actually want to try it, knowing that it's like an incomplete kind of game. Like, I would still like to give it a shot. I would still like to give it a shot. I did not, because at the time it was kind of pricey. I think it's like 40, 50 bucks. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And I wasn't convinced that it was worth that. So I didn't try it. And then I heard all the negative things about it. Alright, so here we're going to have a little bamboozler guy. Get his butt! We missed. We missed the bamboozler. It's gonna be tough because we'd have to run past these enemies, avoid that first shot, and then go, because they can fire pretty quickly. This sequence is gonna be a little more challenging too. No! I wanted my axe. Alright, this particular sequence is going to be a little more challenging than I'd like. Let's think through it. Normally, I'd go and just attack each of the dudes individually, but I can't kill them as quickly as I'd like. I'm just going to farm up some Skyborn Might, maybe. Could also use the... I could use the cannons, but they're not particularly effective. I only have like one shot left too, so. Takes way too many shots to kill him. I don't understand why you can't pick up less than 5. That's kind of dumb. That's 5 shots. Now I can pick them up. There you go. Okay, well, yeah, that at least gave me some Skyborn Might. So let's come back up here. Gotta watch our heals because we are in bad shape right now. Where's that dog? Oh, here it is. Go for the safe route then. Oh, nice. Was Shadow Labyrinth pretty fun? Is it like that whole Pac-Man like reboot kind of thing? I remember Secret Level was a show that Amazon was doing. And that episode was pretty interesting. I did enjoy that quite a bit. Is that 5? I can count good. Alright, and we've got one more, I thought. Yeah, he's over there. But he's surrounded by some bros. Is there another cannon? Let me take this guy out first then. You're way too far, little brother. Then we've got a dog and one of those flippy dudes. Of course. Oh no, I'm gonna die. That was bad. Ethereal form. Oh gosh. That could have ended rather poorly. Oh no, the Pac-Man levels are absolutely annoying. Oh, that sucks. But I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Metroidvania, right? Like they made like a Metroidvania take on it and they went kind of dark with it and the story and all that. But I think it's kind of interesting. I'm probably gonna die here, guys. Hate to say it, but I'm probably gonna die here. Wasn't quite what I was trying to do. I could not, for the life of me. I could not. But I saw on Amazon, I think it was, like, it was called Secret Level, and it had like these, a lot of them sadly were like AI stuff, but the episodes did cover like what some of the most popular games like Warframe and Pac-Man and a bunch of other games. So it was pretty cool. Like I liked the concept, but some of it was just so like AI prompty. I was like, ugh. Susanna says, still Susanna, I don't know where Marcus is. Did you get your controller sorted or should I not? No. You can always ask. I did, actually. I did. So that Sunday, because I wasn't able to go that Saturday, I was able to actually return it. I got the same, they gave me the same exact model and everything. And this one does not have that weird, like, I don't know, it would just like lock up. Like it would not press forward, you know? It was the strangest thing, but I was able to, and it's because it was so, it was in such a short period of time that I was able to get it sorted out, so that was really nice. I was like, yes. Because I was anticipating them being kind of jerky about it. But I was able to find my receipt, which is good. Why does burn hurt so bad? I guess I am a bug, so. Burn hurts. But yeah, I got it all fixed. Thank you so much for asking. Matthias says, yes, thankfully it's also Metroidvania. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I'm sure they tried to like do something kind of new and edgy with Pac-Man, but it's like, eh. Okay, do you think we can kill that little silly bamboozler this time? I don't know. I'm gonna try though. Have a hell of a time right here. Locked onto the wrong thing, naturally. Hell yeah. Shoot his butt. Okay, there you go. We got him. We got him. Now we're just gonna die to melee strikes. Lovely. Lovely. He gave us some goodies. And we got this big guy, of course. Oh, hate having to fight everybody a million times. Okay, focus time. Completely whiffed that somehow. Lovely. Jeez Louise, okay. That wasn't annoying at all. I don't think we really need this anymore. Instead, we're probably going to go for ethereal form because it's so good. I'm going to go ahead and trigger that. Right now. You'll never catch me alive. Frogger's so good. Like the original Frogger. And the original Pac-Man really good too, I think. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, so let's do this. Oh, come on. Of course I have. The crazy chick. Let's see if she can face off with him. Next is Inner Demon Only Challenge Run. Oh my gosh, she's getting stomped. Yeah, I'm glad. I didn't even think that was something I could do and take it back, but I did get it, and I forgot to mention it. I don't remember why. I think that was the weekend I had. I don't remember. I don't know. Everything's a blur in terms of time, but. Oh my gosh. Why are you so angry, Birdman? She didn't do anything to him, by the way. Die, dude. Like, he will not get hit. What is it? His little dance that's so hard to counter. You're up against a wall now, dude. What is this? This is like the strongest enemy in the game now. I've used all the heals. Keep getting interrupted as well. And I can't capitalize on that, sadly. Oh, my madness has come down. That's why. That sucks. That's why my spells were... I was like, why are they so costly? But I wasn't paying too much attention because I couldn't focus getting my butt handed to me. Die, chicken! Evil demon chicken! My gosh. Okay, brilliant red feather. That was so stressful, my gosh. No heals, by the way. I forgot that, of course, we defeated an inner demon, so all of our madness went down, so our spell cost went way up, and that's why we weren't able to capitalize on some of those, like, double Dutanga strikes. Also, this particular armor is pretty susceptible to, I think, frost. It's not very good. It looks great, but it doesn't have tons of defense. It's not the best defense. He's dead. And then we got this guy. Much better, okay. Nothing on this side. We are steadily making some progress here. No heals. So we gotta be pretty careful. Let's make sure we have... I don't. The lifesteal pendant. Especially when we don't have heals, you want to rely on that as much as possible so you can get heals every time you defeat an enemy. Otherwise we're in trouble. Walter says, doesn't have a lot of defense, says the guy who beat it without armor. Very true. Very true. Who am I to be judgy? That's why I go for the fashion souls, honestly. I'd much rather like look the way I want to look and then just kind of skill around the defense issue. Ultimately, armor's only good if you're getting hit, and it's depending on like what kind of damage you're receiving, especially in these types of games, so that's why it's not incredibly important. I know there's a bunch of enemies up here. A whiff. Well, a Skyborn Might would be nice. There it is. Got most of our health back there, even though we're quite aggressive. Susanna says, this game looks quite difficult for me, Mr. Newman. Probably why I play and live in Sims world. Marcus hates it. Oh my gosh, there's somebody else that... I met somebody not too long ago that really enjoys The Sims, and they've been playing it forever. And I was trying to understand like how it keeps them coming back, you know, and they're just saying like they like kind of, I don't know, just like creating that whole like scenario for them, and then they get to live out the scenario. It's just kind of weird. I'm like, huh. I've never been a big fan of that series, but it's been around since, gosh, forever. I just, for whatever reason, I like games that like are more action oriented and stuff like that, but I can definitely see the allure in a game like that. Oh my gosh, we have another one of these clowns. How much you want to bet I don't make it through this? Oh gosh. But yeah, this game is pretty challenging. It's a Souls-like, so those are by default going to be a little more tough than your standard game, a little bit more punishing. Let's see. I'm gonna wait till I have a little bit more. But yeah, it's kind of what I enjoy the most because I do like a challenge. And usually I add another layer of challenge as well to make it a little bit more difficult, because even the base level to me is kind of like, eh. But sometimes they're really challenging. I have a backlog of games I gotta just get through. It's a girly thing. It must be because she was a girl too, and she was like, yeah, I love The Sims and whatever. I'm like, Wait. Damn you, Scuba Steve. I'm going for it. I'm dead. And there's no shrine like anywhere nearby. This is like the longest stretch. The longest stretch, man. But yeah, Sims was incredibly popular. It's got a very big following for sure. All the way back here. And I only have like 20 minutes left. Not even. Okay. So it'll probably knock me down. Nope, we got the iframes on the animation. That was nice. I didn't go up it the right way, did I? Nope, I didn't. How did I go up the wrong ladder? Yep, still went the wrong way. Oh no! My mind is already crumbling under the anger of failure. I didn't go up this ladder. Tainted Grill was great. Yes, and Lost Soul Aside is going to be really good too. Awesome. Oh, I'm just going to die here. I know it. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. But yeah, Tainted Grail is really good. Man, I love Tainted Grail. You know, the funny thing is I haven't even beat it yet. I've started so many different files, just experimenting all the different pathways and stuff. Why aren't they shooting me now? As soon as I climb up the ladder, they will, right? I'm gonna have to do it right and kill those guys. Can't rush. Unfortunately, a handful of like mistakes based off my just being impatient, trying to rush through. That's what made it more difficult, because we could have been through that particular area and accessed the next checkpoint. So now we have, let's see, a fraction of the time to do that. I think we can make it though. I think we can make it. But we do need to be thorough and take out some of these enemies. I might have to stop before I get to the shrine though, is the thing. Let's see, okay, we've got... I need some Skyborn Might. Give me one more. One more cast. Nope. Trying so hard to farm Skyborn Might in this dude's face. Okay, now we're gonna go up. Susanna says, I'll say goodnight now, Mr. Inhuman, as I have prepared dinner and I have to go and find his lordship. Love you and love everyone. Hey, love to you, my friend. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your dinner, and we will catch you in the next one. We've got the rest of the week to still go over stuff, and this was kind of like a little bonus stream, so we've got plenty more coming up this week. So I hope to see you again soon. Have a great evening, and enjoy your dinner. I'm running this way. No. How is he still alive? How is he still alive? I thought we got him. Matthias says, my wife also likes playing those sim-styled cozy games. Yeah, like my wife loves Animal Crossing, for example. And she's quite the gamer, actually. Like, she's like more of like a competitive style. Like she likes competitive stuff or she likes cozy stuff. But yeah. Oh no, this enemy comes back. I'm gonna get shot in the back then. Please make it. I'm skipping everything. Walter says, good night, Marcus and Susanna. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Okay. We're in for a fight. I'm surprised that doesn't count as damage. Getting hit by everything there. Stop stomping, please, sir. Four strikes, then. I want to get that second strike up, but I'm not able to. Oh, for sure, yeah. I think my beard got gray because of all the challenge runs I've chosen to do. Could just be my age, of course. Oh, how frustrating. We're not going to be able to make it. That's fine. It's just because I was getting impatient. Even there, trying to skip the boss, or skip the face changer. It's just sloppy stuff like that. So with this run, you have to generate Skyborn Might. And when you get impatient with it, you're going to take more damage than necessary. And then you can't skip past a lot of the enemies because you're going up ladders, they're going to knock you down, things like that. So it just sucks. You actually have to fight everything. And right now, like, I have no Skyborn Might, so... we're going to rush through this. We have 7 minutes. Seven minutes of playtime. But yeah, I don't want to stop right here. If I can make it a little bit further, I would enjoy that. I do want to get past. Now, I think because I died near the face changer, there's probably going to be an inner demon there. So I'm not going to remove my madness incense. Did it count? I don't even know if that counted. I think I'm being pursued. Let's trigger our inner self here. Oh my, okay. Why aren't y'all fighting? I was supposed to aggro each other. Why aren't y'all fighting? Where did the... She's just standing there. Plume branches, man, if I could just find a way to get infinite amount, we'd be in good shape. We'd be in good shape indeed. Alright, we have 4 minutes. Can I do it? It wasn't here, but I think I had to go down and around if I'm not mistaken. Dog should be dead. Fire damage taken way too long. We'll nudge him along in the right direction. Of course, I forgot about all these dudes. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and heal just to be safe. I think this is where I died last. Well, whenever we made the furthest progress. No. One spell, man. Well, I guess I can't do it today. No worries. That's a really powerful spell. I think my fire resistance is so low because I'm wearing the centipede armor, so it's probably negative. And if it's negative, you take, you know, that percentage additional damage. So let's just take a look here. But yeah, I was like, that was nasty. And I was trying to do the alacrity spell, but I couldn't pull it off in time. Yeah, so our burn is negative 20, negative 30, negative 20. Oof. Tons of nasty damage there. We'd need something that with good burn resistance, honestly. If anything at all. But it's time to change that armor. And then we will be signing out and preparing for the next episode. Want something cool. What is the name of this? The Night Sorceress. We just go back with this? I think that's what we do next time. And then honestly, what about changing out this weapon? I never used the modifier here. Only thing is I know the benedictions are set up. So let's set the benedictions really quickly and then we're going to sign out. But I hope... Oh, nice. Fallout Season 2. Yeah, they're going to do, like, I think just like the trailer for it or something like that for Fallout Season 2. That's coming out in December. Trying to think what else. There were a few things. I don't know what the rest of the opening night is going to have, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's see here really quickly. I was going to do something. Benedictions. And then we'll end the stream and then we get ready for the next one. Skyrim reduce damage. All these kind of suck, right? Sure, just take. That will work. I guess we'll have that for now, and then we'll just press forward. But we will make it to the next area in the next, I guess tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be the standard streaming schedule. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Go check out Gamescom conference right now and see how that's turning out. I'm going to probably do the same and tune in while I'm waiting in line. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning into this bonus episode. We will be streaming tomorrow at the regularly scheduled time. And until next time, it's the Inhuman signing out. Y'all take care and have a great rest of your day.